Hey friends, thanks for coming back to watch my channel. Today I'm going to try to do a challenge, or I guess it would be for this week, 5 days. I'm going to do 5 days and try to get all 3 meals for 5 days for just me for under $5 out of my own pocket. And of course, what are we going to do? We're going to try to use Walgreens Cash to get the bulk of my items. So we're going to check out the website. We're going to check out the flyer and see what I can orchestrate for some meals and do a little bit of meal planning, kind of prep up a recipe list for the week and see what I can do. And obviously we're not shooting for a whole lot of nutrition right now because Walgreens doesn't have any real fresh produce, not my Walgreens anyway. So we're going to be restricted to what they have in their limited pantry section, as well as their limited freezer case and their refrigerator case. And like I said, I've used the weekly ad, or I'm going to use the weekly ad to study up what they have on sale and use the website to see what they have for offer in the store that's local to me, because of course they tailor it. And so I'm going to check out what they have in store as well and try to use my Walgreens Cash, and only $5 cash. I'm going to try to only use $5. If I go a little bit over because of tax or whatever, I'm going to give myself a little grace. So I'm going to try to just spend it on $5. That would be $1 a day that I'm spending out of my pocket. And then the rest I'm going to be using the Walgreens Cash. So let's get to the website and check out the flyer. Let's see what they have on the website for prices, and let's orchestrate a meal plan, and let's think of some stuff that I can do for getting 3 meals for 5 days for $5 for me. And like I said, we're not going to be concentrating on so much nutrition, but we're going to try to get what we can to maximize and make meals for those 5 days. So let's get into the Walgreens website and app and see what we can come up with. Okay, so here we are on the website, and we are looking at what I've got available for my Walgreens Cash. I have $46.05 available, and let's go check and see what we have on the flyer. Load up the flyer really quick. And here it is. Okay. Now we're going to scan over here. We're going to click the little button, and we're going to get to the food stuff. Where are we at? We got candy. Oh, we're starting to see some food. We got snacks. Oh, we got some chips down here. That might be a nice little side to go along with some stuff. Maybe peanuts for a snack. I've been watching a lot of videos where people take the trail mixes and use them in their challenges to split up some of the fruits and nuts and create different things. So we got some orange juice. That wouldn't be a bad thing for breakfast. 2 for $7 there. And we got milk and half. Coffee, breakfasty stuff. I don't make my coffee at home though. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere now. All right, so we could do up here. You can see it's 2 for $5 for the peanut butter and jelly. Lunchables are 2 for $3. Tuna fish is 79 cents for Star-Kissed, or 89 cents for Bumblebee. I got bacon down here. That wouldn't be a bad thing for breakfast, and you can use that for dinners and stuff too, especially if you're going to make a meatloaf like they say. And look, you could that's not a bad idea to get some meat. I wouldn't use the pantry item because I have that stuff, so I'm not going to waste my money on things I already have. So, but the corn, buy one, get one free, that's not a bad deal. And the Steam Fresh, I bet you'd make out with more servings with this, because these are kind of expensive, I think, at Walgreens, but we'll check into it when we get to the website. The pizzas, that's not a bad deal. You buy one, get one half off. Beef broth, we could make our own soup if we buy some of these vegetables. Get a beef broth, and we could make a hamburger soup, right? Get the ground beef. Let's see, is there anything over here? Oh, no, we're starting to get out of that, and we're getting into more home goods and pet stuff. So I think we're done on what they've got in the flyer. So now that we can see what's on sale here, we can, oh, I didn't even see those hot dogs. That's not a bad idea either. Buy one, get one free, so you could get 2 packages, and you're only paying one price. So that might be a good idea to get. But now that we have an idea of what's on sale at here on the flyer, let's go to the website. So I didn't mean to click that button there, but I said that was because let's go to the website where the coupons are at and see if we've got any coupons available for any of these things. Let's see, the categories is right up here, so I'm going to check and see if we got coupons available. Let's see, grocery coupons. Okay. Now, this is going to help us decide what we're going to get. If there's any coupons, that's going to actually help us determine a little bit more. All right, so there's $1 for hash. That's not a bad dollar off of some hash. I don't know what the hash is on the website, but let's see. View the details here. It doesn't tell me on the details what the cash price is. So, but I don't want to go away from the coupons. Let's see. Pepperoni. So if we were to buy one of those cheese pizzas, buy one, get one half off or whatever, we could add extra pepperoni if we were to get some pepperoni. Pepperoni is not a bad thing to make into sandwiches either, I've had pepperoni sandwiches. It doesn't look there's a whole lot other than maybe some cereal coupons. So that is what's available here for coupons. So now that we've explored that, it doesn't help us a whole lot. But like I said, maybe this hash, possibly this pepperoni, we'll have to check on the app to see what the price is. So let's do that. I wonder if I can get here for, yep, it says shop right down there. Let's check it out and see. Wow, $4.29. I guess I won't be getting that one. Okay, so that's a no-no. How about, let's see what this kitchen hash is. That's not a bad price. Well, I guess maybe it is. I didn't see, I thought it was $1.99, but it's 1 for $2.99 or 3 for $8. So that might be a little bit out of our budget just to get a little bit of hash. So we'll probably stay away from those things there, but that's all the coupons there are. So, all right. We're going to check and see what there is. I'm going to cut the video here and let's do a little bit of meal planning with what I see. All right, so I brainstormed a little bit and thought about what I can see here. So I'm looking up now eggs to make sure that they carry eggs, and it looks like they actually have eggs that are on sale, 2 for $3. So that's $1.50 a dozen. That's not a bad price. So I'm definitely probably going to pick up some eggs. And let's see what the cost of the bread is. Let's just look up B-R-E-A-D, bread. Boom. Let's see what comes up when we look up bread. Oh, look at that. All right, so looks like it's $2.89 or $2.99. $2.89, that's not a bad price. $2.49 for some loaves, depending on where you're at. Doesn't look like it's sold at my local store. So let me see if I can click off the stuff that's only in stock where I'm at. There we go. So basically, yeah, there's only a couple of choices in there, $3 a loaf. So that's going to put our, our cost up. So let's see. So it's probably like going to be $3.50 or so with tax. But we do have the bread for options. Let's see if they have hamburger rolls. Let's see. hamburger. Let's see if we can find something with that. It doesn't, like just, oh, hamburger helper, $3.39, because I'm planning on getting some beef for the $3.29. So that's $3.39. That might be a meal or two or three, depending on how big the package is. There are some packages that aren't as big. So let's look. I want to look for rolls, though. I want to see what the rolls are. I'm going to pull my computer out a little bit closer to me so I can do this. ROLL. Let's see if that will bring us up some hamburger rolls. Oh, no, it brings up toilet paper. All right, so let's see about buns. It's all about how you spell it, I guess. It's all the same thing that we're looking for, right? But you use your search terms. So, we're getting that. Maybe they don't have any. They may not have any at our store. So, because they are bringing up White Castle burgers. Ooh, $5.79 for those. That's quite the price for that. But I'm sure that if they've got bread, they must have hamburger rolls there too. So let's check out what else was we going to look at. Oh, we're going to look at, see if they have SpaghettiOs on sale still. Because that's SpaghetTT. Oops, I double H'd it. Let's bring that back. SpaghettiOs. There we go. And what do we get? There, boom. SpaghettiOs, boom. Oh, it says nothing here. Let's fix that. But I do know that they do have SpaghettiOs. Because I bought them there just last week. So, that's because I'm saying in stock, and maybe they are out of stock. Yes, they're out of stock. So, but they are still 4 for $5. They're out of stock, it says here, but I think that's just for online ordering or whatnot. So I'm sure I can find some in the store. All right, so I've done my little research here. Now I'm going to do a little bit of meal planning. I'll come back and see what I can show you for that. Okay, so I did a little looky-loo on the website and made sure I could get the prices for everything, and I came up with prices to make sure I have everything correct. And I did a little seeing what there was, and just from the flyer and just what I know is available that says that they have in stock, not in stock, but I mean that they carry in the website. And I'm pretty sure that they just don't have it in stock on the site. You can't get it off the website, so it's probably in store on the shelves. But anyhow, so I looked up the prices, and it looks like with the meal plan that I have put together, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 5 days, using Walgreens Cash and only $5 out of pocket, I have constructed a meal plan for the week, and the total that it is should come out to with Walgreens Cash and regular cash would be $23.68. So I'll be back in the next little clip to show you what I put together for a meal plan. Okay, so with a little bit of looky-loos on the website and on the app for prices and whatnot, this is sort of what I came up with for meals that I can split up. If I do meal prep, I can make the meal ahead of time and it will be ready to go. So it's interchangeable, obviously, with how I would feel for the day. But this is what I came up with for meals. So we're going to do 2 meals where we're going to have a can of SpaghettiOs with hamburger. So I'll meal prep 2 cans of SpaghettiOs with part of that hamburger, and we'll use 1 can of corn, and that equals 2 meals. Again, we'll do a can of SpaghettiOs with hot dogs, and on the side for that, instead of corn, we're going to just do bread on the side. 2 meals with hamburgers on the bread. We'll make that toast probably and use a can of corn for the veg for both of those meals. 2 meals with just hot dogs on the bread with 1 can of corn for each one of those for the vegetable on the side. And then 2 egg salad sandwiches. I wanted to make sure I wrote egg salad down here, and a can of corn for those. So that right there takes care of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meals that are going to be interchangeable between lunch and dinner that I can use for the week, and then 5 meals for breakfast, eggs anyway, and toast if there is enough bread left over, which I'm getting 2 loaves, so there should be plenty of bread left over, and I can make eggs in any way. So this is the way that I've orchestrated the meal plan. So I showed you what we're going to be getting. The burger for $3.29, the hot dogs, buy one, get one free at $3.89, SpaghettiOs, 4 cans for $5, eggs are 2 dozen for $3, corn is buy one, get one free, and so I'm going to use the sale. They are 2 for $2.50, so I'm going to actually get 4 cans of corn, 2 loaves of bread, and like I said, we're at $23.68, and then this is what we would have for our meals. So eggs on Monday, any way I like them, either scrambled, over easy, poached, however I want them. I can get 2 eggs. So we've got 2 eggs for each one of those days, any way I want them. And obviously, when I get my meals, my grocery shopping done, with 2 loaves of bread, I'll be able to divvy out the bread that I'll have to use for the rest of these meals. And then I'll know what I can use in breakfast time or to use to supplement in here if I need to, like if I wanted to have some, say, bread with the SpaghettiOs and hamburger and corn, depending on whether I'm hungry for that day. So Monday, this is what I had planned, is eggs any way I'd like them. Then we're going to do the SpaghettiOs with hot dogs and bread on the side. And then that night, we're going to do a hamburger on toast with corn for Monday night. Tuesday morning, we're going to have eggs anyway, 2 hot dogs on bread with corn on the side. And then we're going to do SpaghettiOs with hamburger with corn on the side for that. And that takes care of SpaghettiOs for 2 days. Obviously, we're going to have more SpaghettiOs throughout the week. Eggs anyway again on Wednesday morning with egg salad and corn for lunch. SpaghettiOs with hot dogs and bread again. So therefore, I'm splitting up that meal between 2 different days. You know what I mean? So it's not the same thing. I'm not repeating almost the same thing every day. It's just going to change the flavor profile a little bit if you have it with hot dogs rather than hamburger, because I fry up the hamburger and put it right in with the SpaghettiOs. And when I do that, it kind of like, especially when I have it the second time, like, where is it? It's going to be down here. When I have it again the second time, because I'll make it once and then I'll save it, so it'll actually change the way it tastes, because it'll have a couple of days to sit there and marinate together. But anyway, let's get back to the meal prepping, the meals here. So we're going to do egg salad with corn, SpaghettiOs with hot dogs down here on Wednesday night. Again, Thursday, eggs any way I want them. Then we're going to do egg salad and corn, because I just, figure that if I'm going to have it, I might as well have it 2 days in a row, because egg salad to me may go bad a little quicker because of the mayonnaise aspect as well as it being egg. So if I prep it up, I'm just going to have it those 2 days. Then we're going to do the dogs on the bread with corn. And then on Friday, it would be eggs anyway I'd like them again. And then SpaghettiOs with hamburger and corn, and burgers on bread. And that pretty much takes care of all of the meat, aside from maybe a few hot dogs. Like I said, if I get hungrier in there, I could probably have another couple of hot dogs, because it looks like I'm only going to be using about 6 to 8 hot dogs anyway. So it looks like I may have another whole package to be able to use and intersperse it if I decide. I mean, it's not really a breakfast item, but I could use hot dogs at breakfast time. I could add hot dogs if I wanted a third hot dog on one of these days. I could do that if I wanted to, but I probably wouldn't. And sometimes I wouldn't even use the bread. Maybe I would just have a third hot dog and omit the bread instead. Same thing. Maybe one day I don't want the corn. Maybe one day I want to have the corn with something else. And so there's plenty of different ways I can change this up. But let's go to Walgreens now and see if we can get all these things that are on this menu. Well, it's another beautiful day here at the Walgreens. So we're going to head inside and see what we can snag for our grocery list. We've got a few things that we know we need, and we're going to see if we can grab them right now. Let's go in. All right, so we've arrived back home, but I had to make a few changes on the fly because they did not have SpaghettiOs, they did not have the burger, and they did not have bread. And so because I have bread here at home and I can opt to eat these without bread, and I'm going to actually have extra hot dogs. I'm going to do a different workup for some lunches and whatnot, and I had to exchange. Obviously, I got peanut butter and jelly because I didn't have any hamburger and I didn't have any SpaghettiOs to work with, so I needed to get something else. And then I opted to get some chips because I needed something to go along with this and the egg salads that I'm going to make. And I'm going to use bread that I actually have here. And I didn't spend the whole $25 that I had intended to spend, the $20 in Walgreens and $5 cash. So I do have some money left to be able to go get bread and or rolls. So I will be getting them at a different store, and I probably will save money by doing so because I'm not going to end up having to spend $3 per loaf at the Walgreens, so I may not end up spending, but this is what we got from Walgreens, and I had to get these because I needed a filler to make the $20 mark. So basically we did get the hot dogs, we did get the eggs, and we did get the corn. And like I said, I had to make changes on the fly. So I got 2 bags of chips to go along with the sandwiches that I am going to be making. And I got peanut butter and jelly. And I got a couple of candy bars to make up that $20 mark. And now I will show you the receipt for this haul that I got here in the next little bit of the clip. All right, I've got my eggs on to boil for my egg salad. And here I am just waiting for that to happen. And I've decided to show you my receipt while I wait. And I got my other groceries put away, by the way. And let's see here. So this Walgreens has the buy one, get one freeze right here at the top. So we have all 4 cans of the corn and the buy one, get one free for the hot dogs here. As you can see, they were $1.25 for each can, and of course I got one free. And then obviously the hot dogs were $3.50, and I got one of those for free. Then we go down here where I had to adjust and not get the hamburger, the SpaghettiOs, or the bread. And we got the jelly and the peanut butter, and those were 2 for $5. And then we got the eggs at 2 for $3. I had to do the filler because I didn't quite meet the $20 threshold for the Walgreens Cash, so I had to add something at the register, so I just grabbed a couple of those candy bars because they were on sale, so there's 2 candy bars. And let's see, oh, the chips, that's right, we got chips to fill in there, and those were $2.50 a piece, so our total ended up being $21 with 39-cent tax. So there you see the total at $21.39, and the Walgreens cash used was $20, so I paid out of pocket $1.39, which gives me about $3.40 to be able to buy that bread with. So my savings at Walgreens was $9.45, and let's see, here's the Walgreens cash. Oh, 31% too, that's not bad. 31% savings. And so there's my new balance for Walgreens Cash. There was the opening balance right there, $48.29. I redeemed $20, and my closing balance is $28.30. So there is that receipt for what I purchased. And I will revise my meal plan. I'll do another whole meal plan with using what I have for bread and saving the money that we had not spent here. And I will go to another store and get the bread. I probably will go to the Hannaford and get what they have for store brand bread. And obviously I will buy the cheapest loaf that they have. And they might have a 2 for 3 thing, so I'll still be able to stay underneath my $25 mark, because usually they'll have some sort of sale. And if not, then I will try to get the biggest loaf or largest loaf possible for the money, so that I can have the maximum amount, because I'm going to need it for making my breakfast with the eggs, and I'm going to need it to make the sandwiches for this. But like I said, I have some bread here that I can use in the interim. And what I will do is, if I have to use that bread, I will. But, you know, it's not hard to come by bread, for real. And I can get it probably cheaper than I could have gotten it at Walgreens by buying it at my grocery store. So I'm not mad about it, for lack of a better way of saying it. I'm not mad about it. But yeah, so, you know, shopping plans don't always end up the way you intended them to, and that's fine. You just have to make sure you are up for those changes and can recognize what you can do while you're there at the store, which is really a good reason why you could go into the store to find out. But I did my research online, and like I said, I knew some of the items weren't going to be there, and that's kind of why I know I had to go in to get them. And like I said, there was no hamburger, there was no bread, and there was no SpaghettiOs. So like I said, I had to change everything up, and we're just going to deal with that. And that's the way life is sometimes, but we're going to go for it. So there we go. There's the receipt, and we'll see you soon. Okay, so just before I'm starting to show you this, I wanted to make sure you saw that Hannaford picture was the cost I saw online for one loaf of bread, should I need to go get it, because I do have bread and rolls here. So rather than go and waste the money to go to the store, I will say that I used $1.59, like the picture shows, to get a loaf of bread that should last me for the week, with all of the items that I have here. So if I do a Monday breakfast with French toast and jelly, for lunch having 2 hot dogs on the bread with chips, and then having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, 1 or 1.5 of those with corn or chips for dinner. And then on Tuesday, doing 2 poached eggs on toast, having egg salad sandwich with corn for lunch, and 2 hot dogs without the bread, and having it with corn on the side for dinner. A Wednesday, French toast with peanut butter. Lunchtime would be peanut butter and jelly with chips, egg salad with corn for dinner on Wednesday night. Thursday would be a 3-egg omelet with toast, 2 dogs on bread for lunch with chips, and peanut butter and jelly on toast, and having 2 sandwiches without any corn or chips on that night. And then on Friday, it would be 3 scrambled eggs, possibly with a hot dog, should I decide I wanted one. I'm not sure I want hot dogs with breakfast. It'll depend on my day. And then we'll go with egg salad for lunch with chips, and dinner would be, again, 2 hot dogs without bread with corn on Friday. And mind you, I'm going to have plenty of eggs left over. I'm probably going to have plenty of bread left over should I go down to Hannaford and get that loaf of bread. And I'll be able to mix and match, having peanut butter and jelly on toast, just peanut butter on toast, just jelly on toast, and saving the eggs. I've got the eggs that I've already made up. I've got 9 of them that I've boiled up to make egg salad, so that should be plenty for the egg salad sandwiches that I have going on. I figure that would be 3 sandwiches with 3 eggs each, so that should give me a little bit left over to be able to supplement if I decide, hey, maybe I want an egg salad for breakfast instead on one of these days. But anyway, so that's my updated meal plan with what I was able to get from Walgreens. And if I end up going to Hannaford to get that big loaf of bread, I'm going to make sure I add that in with the total. So there we go. That is my meal plan for the week. And thanks for watching.